read, sing, play the guitar, all at the same time. So sometimes you have to cheat a little bit. And Nancy said, be careful because there's a bunch of songs she doesn't like and I like. And we'll try to avoid that because that makes for a good time if we can avoid that, certainly, that's for sure. And Tracy, by chance,
oh no, did I pick your song?
had one of the songs in the video that I've been practicing, because I practice every day. Doesn't make me any better, but I practice every day. And everybody can hear that, certainly. Well, it's the second song, so we might just skip it. We'll go from there.
Play some of it.
But in turn, really as a young guy, you're looking for a girlfriend or somebody to date, and you find the first girl and say, oh, this is nice, we're going to get along fine, take her out. 2 or 3 days later, you call her, no answer. You call her again, no answer. You call and you get her mother, and she says, oh, she's not here. And you know she is, but you say, okay, I'm good. I don't need that girl, so I'll move on to the next girl. So you take out the next girl and say, oh, this is a nice girl, we get along fine. You go on a couple of dates. Next thing you know, she's calling you. And you say, oh man, I ain't answering the phone. But we didn't know who it was, so you just didn't answer. Then she called you in the morning, she called you in the afternoon, called you at night. When are we going to go out? Well, that doesn't work. But eventually you run across that girl. It just captures your emotion. And you think about that, but there was a song written in 1966 by Neil Diamond, and the Monkees made it famous, imagine that. And it talks about how things don't always go well, but they always, excuse me, end up good. I thought the love was only true, fairy tale. And someone else, not for me. She doesn't like this part, but she had the most beautiful, big, brown eyes.
Finish it. Finish it.
Okay, and I told my parents that she's got the biggest, beautiful, big, brown cow eyes I have ever had. So I wanted to leave that part out. Thank you very much. I did enjoy kind of getting that in there. So you go out, you say, hey, things are going pretty well. You move on, you date, and say, hey, this is a very nice lady. We're good to go from there. And I need the shelter, someone's arms, and there you were. I need someone to understand my ups and downs. There you were. Sweet love and devotion, captured my emotions. I gotta stop. Thank you, baby. I gotta stop. Thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. So, as we progress, does it work both ways? Well, sure it does. When a man loves a woman, and he's fine on nothing else, her, she likes me. Allies, so we're doing very well. So one thing leads to another. Going to the chapel and we're going in Mary. Going to the chapel and we're going in Mary. Gee, I really love you and we're going in Mary. Going to the chapel, we'll be going to the chapel. We'll be going to the chapel of love. So we did that. That was July 1973, 50 years and a little over a week ago. So we did really pretty well. We dated for a couple of years. We got married, and from there, you know what happens next. Having my babies. Oh, what a lovely way of saying how much you love me. Having my babies. Oh, what a lovely way of saying you're thinking of me. I can see it in your face just glowing. I can see in your eyes I'm happy knowing you're having my baby. So we had to. Now we have a whole tribe. Certainly best days of our lives, no question like that. So we've had our babies. Those babies have grown up. We've had their babies. Those babies have grown up. They're going to be 20, 19, 18, 17, 12, 13. So it's been a great life to be able to do that and have the kids and do all those things. I got a cake. Oh, wait just a second.
And you resemble Kathleen on my side.
When we watched the pictures, I did learn to play the guitar when I was like 10. And then I stopped for about 40 years. And when the grandkids started, I hadn't played since I was 16. I guess I started when I was like 60, 55 or 60 to play again. It's the most enjoyable things that I do, and it's enjoyable. I'm not going to play The House of the Rising Sun, because that's one of Nancy's favorites. She hates that song.
It's the only one you played our whole entire time.
So that's all they knew. So for the last song, this is really his dance. Love is unconditional. Do it from the start. I can see it in your eyes. You can feel it from my heart. From here on after, let's stay the way we are right now. Share all our love and laughter and a lifetime. We'll laugh. you all very much. I enjoyed that. Nancy's been listening to me, but I never sang the words and just played and played. And Tracy picked the one song. But I thought it was nice. That gives our little story from where we started to where we end. Man, it's been the best 50 years of my life, I guarantee you that. And I hope a whole lot more for all of us and all of you. And everybody enjoy yourself. We're going to cut the cake in a little while. We're going to have some food that we can send home with people. We've got containers, because we have oodles of food, and we'll go from there. So thank you everybody very, very
Make
much.
sure you got the
And want to
meatballs.
say happy birthday